Welcome to a fun edition of Rebellion's educational series. We're going to talk to the first of two female entrepreneurs today. Jessica Fisher, CEO of FLYJETS, friend of mine, 25 years. I must disclose I'm actually on the board of this company. Anyway, Jessica, thank you so much for coming on today.
Alex, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. So, it's a very tough place being a female CEO today. There's obviously a great mismatch between male and females in the workplace, and it puts you at a disadvantage. So I wanted to have you come on today and talk about that and talk about this revolutionary new platform, FLYJETS. So let's get to the revolutionary platform first, FLYJETS. What makes it so exciting?
So Alex, I think so. As you know, as an advisor to FLYJETS, right? So FLYJETS, we built an aviation marketplace and travel planning system. The goal of the platform is basically to provide access to aviation, right? So we took proprietary software and we said, how do we make it easy for people to book charter and commercial flights in one place and kind of see everything at once? And what we realized that we thought the industry needed was a true open marketplace, no membership fees, basically a place where anyone could log in and say, I want to see aircraft details. I want to see prices. I want to see what I'm getting. Can I fly with other people? Can I match with people on similar routes to create cost saves? And we came up with the product FLYJETS. So basically the way FLYJETS works is we took a proprietary software model, we built our own code, and we took distance, speed, aircraft time variables, and utilize those to create sort of a matching engine between flyers and aircraft providers, and said, let's put all of this in the same place as traditional commercial booking mechanisms.
So this is a niche model that can really kind of work
Yes.
with both NetJets and Wheels Up. But what about your move into both hotels and other travel planning? So I thought now we're at a number of verticals here.
So so the same way that we book aircraft, the same way that we kind of source and present aircraft on our platform, we hope to work with hotels in the same capacity next. Right now, we are fully focused on getting the aircraft model right, on launching with our fully integrated platform, which means charter and commercial in the same place. We're a full service travel agency, we're licensed with IATA. So we can do hotel bookings as well. Next, basically what we do is take some of the variables that we're using to make this work for aircraft, make them static, and kind of launch the same models for hotels. That'll be next, kind of version 3.
Really, would you also apply that to, Airbnb's area where houses would eventually come up as well, maybe expensive rentals and then other sorts of houses, maybe not so expensive, so the point where you're actually competing with Airbnb one day with this product?
I don't think that we're really competing. We try to work with everyone in the industry in some capacity, but do we have the capacity to have outright properties on the platform? Yes, we could do it.
Since the housing rental market is, obviously exponentially larger than, the private aviation, model, one would suspect that you would eventually try and take Airbnb market share, especially, with a matching engine that can find multiple users for one end product. So, that's very exciting, Jessica. Let's get to the more important part, though, being a female CEO in today's workplace. How do you find that? What's your first reaction to that question?
I think it's pretty cool. I think that aviation has been a very supportive industry for everyone. And I hope that there will be, our team is.
Have you ever had a day where you felt, I'm being judged differently because I'm a female?
No.
That's wonderful to hear, really. One of the more uplifting answers we've had on the Rebellion's educational series.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. No, that's great to hear. So at this point, what are you most focused on?
So at this point, I think we're very focused on sustainability. We have a Fly Green program where we enable users.
Well, of course, a matching engine allows for less waste, and with less user waste, you have greater savings, and you have the ability for both sustainability and a good product. And so that's always something that goes when that goes hand in hand, rather, the future is usually more bright. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
everything in life and business is just a gamble and a bet. One can never know how the consumer will respond, but we just try and position ourselves for the highest percent return. So, Jessica, how are you seeing the economy right now? Strong, good, okay, cautious? What are your feelings there?
Alex, my feeling on the economy, I think things are a bit cautious, but I think you would be a much better speaker on the economy than I would.
Oh, well, right now we've got a tale of two
Can we,
cities. If
can
you
I
want to
ask
know,
you?
my opinion is we have a tale of
Yes,
two
I
cities.
want your opinion on the economy.
Yes. Well, some Americans have lots of money and are spending it, and other Americans don't have any and are looking for homes. It's a tale of two cities out there, quite frankly, which, is, I think was evidenced in,
Right.
I think we do not talk politics here, but nevertheless, you know, I think that there is definitely an economic tale to it. It's a K-esque recovery. Now, for those who understand the economy, a K recovery is when some parts of the economy recover very strongly, and some parts just don't, and actually get worse, and you have higher bankruptcies, and that's what you've had: higher small business bankruptcies. You've had restaurant closures to no end.
Right.
So with Dollar Tree's record earnings and Costco's soaring sales, you've had what 30% increase in Hispanic, and I think it's 45% increase in Black ownership bankruptcies. So all of these stay-at-home orders have just created more and more inequality. That's all they do. When they don't allow a small restaurant to open, but they allow a big box to open based on some science, anyway, I don't know if that is politics. I guess it's more of society. But anyway,
Alex, what are I know you love to talk about crude oil. Where are you seeing the price of crude going this winter? And what do you think the impact on Jet A fuel prices is going to be?
I think it's hard to not be a little cautiously optimistic on crude prices currently. When you've got a pickup in auto demand, which you've seen. I mean, if you look at Fiat Chrysler, the numbers have been strong. If you look at Ferrari's forward sales, with a K recovery, those who want to buy Range Rovers will buy Range Rovers and Ford Tauruses as well. In fact, RAI has seen a strength among the auto, and it's very rare you see strength in auto and not strength in crude oil. Because the fact is that most of the market is still a crude denominated market, which is also probably why maybe palladium will probably increase as well. Now, I don't know if people understand that, but catalytic converters are the engines that the North American and most of the Chinese auto market uses. Whereas in Europe, they have diesel converters, so they use platinum. Now, Europe's actually getting better too, so platinum might go up as well. But I'd be more comfortable with China and US, which are by far the two strongest economies. Maybe number 3, Japan, number 4, Switzerland right now. So, that's
Right.
how I feel. Now, I don't know how we got into an economy here, but nevertheless, this was a great talk. So FLYJETS.com is where all of our viewers should go and check out your product. And it's wonderful. Can you give us any more color before we conclude the episode, Jessica?
I think we went through everything. Thanks so much for doing this.
Oh no, it's our pleasure. So
bye, Alex.
Bye-bye.
See ya.